And now, our feature presentation.
No more Vatticus! No more die in your name! I'm getting married.
What?
Yeah, well, when do we meet the lucky lady? We kind of like to know who we're traveling with.
We're not going to be traveling with you. We're going to live here.
You will exchange vows and be one in our eyes.
And you'll be my wife.
For all time. No! You must run from here. They're going to sacrifice you into the fires.
Lost in the Devil's Triangle, trapped in a dimension with beings from the future and from other worlds, a party of adventurers journeys through zones of time, back to their own time. Varian, a man from the 23rd century, possessing awesome powers. From 1977, Fred, a young doctor just out of medical school. Scott Jordan, the 13-year-old son of a famous scientist. Diana, daughter of an Atlantean father and an extraterrestrial mother. And Jonathan Willoway, rebel scientist from the 1960s. Together, they face the frightening unknown on The Fantastic Journey.
I sure hope this place looks better by daylight.
Amen to that.
Oh, you see these twisted rocks? They're called volcanic bombs, which gives you a hint how they got here.
Yeah, no mystery where they came from either.
Yonder volcano seems to be active.
You got that, did you?
All right, let's find ourselves a campsite now. Hopefully one that's out from underneath that volcano.
Over there. Looks like a cave.
Start a fire.
Varian, are you all right?
I'm really tired all of a sudden. That's really strange.
Here, let me help you with your bedroll.
Zaros, I have found the one.
Did you prepare him?
As you instructed. His dreams will be of Gwenith tonight.
You've done well.
I dreamt of you last night.
I am Gwenith. I have waited for you. I was told you would come.
How did you know that?
Does it matter? I am here, and we are together if you wish it to be.
I feel like our auras are one. I wouldn't have believed that possible. Not in 1,000 lifetimes.
Will you come with me?
Where?
You will know very soon. Some things are meant to be.
I hardly know anything about you, excepting that I want to be with you.
What more is necessary to know? You will be with me. Forever.
Forever.
Come with me. Come. That is where I live.
It's a quake!
Let's get out of here!
The whole mountain will come down. We're not going to get out that way.
Come on, take cover. Let's get our gear and get out of here.
Yeah, but where's Varian?
It's all right, Scotty. He must be outside.
Wherever he is, Scott, he's well out of this.
My people are Stygians from a planet of that constellation. They've been here since before I can remember. I never knew my mother. I was told she died giving birth to me.
What about your father?
He was killed before I was born. Mira says he died bravely to save my people.
How?
It's part of the sacred mystery. Only the keepers of the temple know that. Mira and Zaros, the leaders of my people. What bothers you?
My friends. I must go and look for them.
Why?
Why? Wouldn't you be worried if someone suddenly disappeared?
Yes.
Well, they must be worried too. Besides, I want to find them, bring them here, and tell them about you and me.
Gwenith has brought the one we need.
Soon Vatticus will be appeased.
Between Gwenith and this man, was there much joy?
I saw only what answered our needs.
Preach such things to our citizens. You celebrate because when this is over, Gwenith will be yours.
Yes, but I would sacrifice even that for the good of us all. Just as Gwenith will sacrifice.
I mourn for the sadness she will feel at his loss.
You say that even here?
This could get old very fast. Somebody please spot an exit sign.
We could go on forever. This mountain is just honeycombed with tunnels.
Now what? Which way do we go?
Anybody got a favorite tunnel?
Silla.
I didn't hear anything.
This way.
All right. Hey, we're out. Got it made.
You come to us as two and ask to be joined as one.
We are promised to each other.
Will you accept our customs and become one of us?
I will accept them, yes, to be with her.
As High Priestess of Vatticus, I give sanction and I invoke the gods to your favor.
I give sanction as guardian of the ceremonial fire.
Tonight we will have the Feast of Earthly Joinings. You will exchange vows and be one in our eyes.
And you'll be my wife.
There is a second ceremony, one of eternal unification, where your oneness is sanctified by Vatticus and your spirits are joined.
For all time.
Be happy. We will prepare. Vatticus keep you in his love. We will send emissaries for your companions as you requested. Go now. Can't you control yourself? He must have seen your feelings.
Tonight he will possess what I most want. Only the knowledge of his fate will sustain me. And the knowledge that Gwenith will be mine after tomorrow.
Then knowing what is before him, can't you let him have this time of joy? Without doubt, without compromise, as it should be.
Thought you'd get rid of us, huh? No way.
How did you end up here?
Why did you just leave like that?
Yeah, man, we were really worried about you.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're all here. So much has happened, I can't begin to explain. I don't even know where to start.
Try the beginning.
I'm not so sure about that I even know the beginning. But I know the ending.
Well?
I'm getting married.
What?
Married?
Married?
Well,
If you're surprised, think how I feel.
Married? Just like that?
in that case, I suppose congratulations are in order.
Yes, I think they are.
Yeah, well, when do we meet the lucky lady? We kind of like know who we're traveling with.
Yes, where is she, Varian?
We're not going to be traveling with you. We're going to live here. After all, this is your home.
Well, that's great, Varian. Really.
Scott, come here. Do you remember that letter your father sent you?
Yes?
He said that when we reached Evil Land, we'd have to part company forever and go back to our own times.
Yeah, but Evil Land's a long way away.
Might be in the next zone. What I'm saying is this, that I've found happiness here. I found more happiness here than I could ever know in my own time. And no matter how I feel about you and Fred, Jonathan, Liana, I found a life here. And I want to stay here and live it. So be happy for me, will you?
Okay.
Come on.
Well, where's the bride-to-be? I know she's got to be something else.
She must indeed be quite some woman.
Yes, she is. You'll meet her in a little while. This friend of hers is getting married, and Gwenith wanted to attend the ceremony, and I think she's just a little curious to see what's going to happen to us. It's a ceremony which is known only to the priests.
O great God, master of trees and mountains, all-powerful Vatticus, bestow your blessing and unify this maid, Arla, and her chosen Heres, that their love, each for the other, will endure for as long as time is, and beyond. And by so doing, you provide the means for the survival of our colony. Look now and answer. Are you, Heres, ready and willing to have your love sanctified by our goddess?
I am, Priestess Mara.
Then approach the sacred pit.
Praise Vatticus. Sing on. Praise Vatticus. Sing on. Praise Vatticus. Sing on. Praise Vatticus.
O great God, keeper of the sacred flame, accept this sacrifice of the love of these two pure young people. And in so accepting it, allow our colony to survive, spared of your wrath. As you give us life, so do we give you life in return.
Vatticus be appeased.
Why did Heres have to be killed?
You weren't supposed to see the ritual until it became your turn to be united.
But I did see it.
It had to be done.
Had to be?
Gwenith, long ago, before you were born, our people traveled to this world. People who were here were in the earliest stages of development.
The primitives. I have heard the legend.
Primitive they were. We convinced them that they were, and we enlightened them. Look at you, we said. The earth trembles and the mountain spews forth fire, and you send the newly joined males into the flames. But the gods will be angry if we don't, they said, and Vatticus will destroy us. And we laughed at their fears. We told them the notion of blood sacrifice to appease the gods was foolish. And they believed us, and they stopped. And then Vatticus lashed out in anger and buried them in molten rock. And they were no more. And we learned from them. Now we offer tribute. And Vatticus keeps us safe. It is the duty of every priestess to sacrifice her beloved. Varian. Just as Heres was offered to appease the trembling earth and quiet the fires of the mountain.
Varian. I'll send him away. I'll go with him.
Gwenith, I too had to sacrifice the man I loved.
A high priestess?
I wasn't a high priestess then. I was a young girl who was very much in love. But we had for eternity a joining, one night of love. And the next day he went into the fires and thereby saved his people. He was your father.
You are my mother.
It's true. As your mother, I tell you, the pain is brief. The memory is eternal. Do you want this night, Gwenith?
Yes.
As Arla did her duty, and as I did mine. Will you make the sacrifice? Will you keep your people safe in Vatticus's mercy?
I will.
Then smile. Be joyous. Be loving. Have this moment with Varian to remember for all time. Vatticus keep us in his love.
Praise Vatticus.
I invoke the blessing of all-powerful Vatticus over this assembly.
Praise Vatticus.
Who comes to this place with love? Who comes to this place for the earthly joining?
I do. I come before Vatticus to be joined.
She's beautiful.
Isn't she, though? Gotta credit my man Varian for taste.
Who joins with the priestess Gwenith in Vatticus's love?
I do. I come to join with the priestess Gwenith.
Come forth. By melding the flame, you will be joined. O great and powerful Vatticus, sanctify this joining in your love.
Praise Vatticus.
You came before us as two separate people, alone and incomplete. Go now together. You are one for all time.
Well, now, he's an old married man.
Thought at least maybe he'd spend some time with us. Not tonight, Scott.
We'll see him in the morning, Scotty. Get a chance to say our congratulations then.
Yeah, and say our goodbyes.
Well, here's to them. To Varian, as good a man as I know, to his new wife. May they always be as happy as they are tonight.
Here, here.
Do you remember the very first thing you said when I saw you?
That you had seen me in a dream.
Yes, just as clearly as I see you now.
Do I please you?
Oh, Gwenith. Yes, you please me. But this dream, Gwenith, there's something more about this dream, and I don't remember what it is.
Something about us?
I think so, yes. I remember the flames and strange figures.
You never told me that part of the dream.
It's because I'm just remembering it now.
Varian. What would have happened to your life if you hadn't met me?
I would go on with my companions and find a way home.
You would have found it. If it hadn't been for the dream.
Please. I found what I'm searching for. It's right here. It's right here with you. I don't want anything more.
I have waited all my life for you. Never have I known another man. Never will I.
Palms up, partner.
Like this.
That. Wish I could think of something to say without getting all sloppy, but I can't, so I won't.
You're a lucky man.
Thank you.
Always be happy with one another.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Go, and know that our thoughts go with you.
Wherever you'll be, you'll always be part of my life. All of you.
It's like goodbyes aren't so good at all, huh? Let's not prolong the agony. Come on.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Scott.
See you. Take it easy.
Bye.
They were good friends. I know a part of you goes with them.
My life is here with you, Gwenith.
You could catch them and go. We could have last night to remember.
But Gwenith, what is this? I don't want to have you to remember. I want to have you now, for all time. Yes, I do.
Gwenith. It is time.
Oh, yes. It's the rites of unification.
Do you prepare with Varian, then lead him to the temple?
I will.
Hey, I want to go back just for a minute.
Why, Scotty?
None of us gave anything to Varian for his wedding. Well, it's because none of us had anything. But I have something. Vicky gave it to me. It's a rock from the planet Matera, where the Nephrings live. It's the only thing I have that's special to me.
Well, it's fitting.
And I just like Varian to have it, to remember me by, to remember us by.
I think that's a beautiful idea, Scott.
I do too. You want us to go along?
No, it's all right. It's just up the trail a ways. I'll only be a little while.
We'll be here.
I still think that somebody ought to go along with him. I always think that two's company in a strange place, you know?
That's all right. Priscilla will accompany him.
You can't go in there.
Just for a minute,
Only the faithful are permitted.
Scott, I took it you and your people had gone.
I just wanted to give Varian this to kind of remember me by.
I'm sorry, Scott. The ceremony is about to begin. If you like, I shall see that he gets your gift.
All right. But would you tell him for me? Tell him that... Well, he knows.
Farewell, Scott.
Troubled.
I'm about to sacrifice my daughter's beloved to the fires. beloved, to you in sacrifice. Today I offer the man Varian. Merciful Vatticus, ask no more. Give us a sign. With Varian's death, let it be enough.
Bring Gwenith and Varian.
Know that I love you.
I love you.
Know that I will always love you.
Fred! Listen, it's about Varian.
Signal. 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 Signal.
O great God, master of trees and mountains, all-powerful Vatticus, bestow your blessing and unify this maid, Gwenith, and her chosen Varian, that their love, each for the other, will endure for as long as time is and beyond. Are you, Varian, ready and willing to have your love sanctified by our God?
I am.
Then approach the sacred pit.
Praise Vatticus. Praise Vatticus. Praise Vatticus. Praise Vatticus. Praise Vatticus. Praise Vatticus.
O great God, keeper of the sacred flame, life for life, in praise everlasting in the glory of your name, O powerful. Accept the sacrifice of the love of these two pure young people. Allow our colony to survive, spared of your wrath. As you give us life, so do we give you life in return.
Praise Vatticus.
You must run from here. They're going to sacrifice you into the fire.
Gwenith.
Who pays the god? Pays the god of the mountain.
Jesus! What's the matter with you? There's no God in that pit. There's nothing but rocks and gases and lava.
You lie.
No, what I say is true.
Vatticus demands sacrifice. He shall have it.
Gwenith, no!
For all time,
No! O Vatticus! Smite the unbeliever! Deliver us from this enemy! No, never again! Praise Vatticus! Never!
Get everybody out of the temple. Blue, and take care of the lady.
Get out of here. My child is dead. I must know. Is Varian right? Did I kill her?
You must leave!
It's all over, Barter. The whole place is coming down.
No more Vatticus! No more die in your name!
Gwenith jumped into the pit. Maybe that was the sign. Maybe Vatticus sent that sign.
Sign? There are no signs. Blood sacrifices while you are trying to make deals with volcanoes. Volcanoes do not make deals.
Dear lady, if there can be any profit from your daughter's death, let it be that she made you see more clearly. Take your people away from here. Found a new colony elsewhere. And leave superstition behind.
I am Gwenith. I have waited for you. I was told you would come.
How did you know that?
Does it matter? I am here, and we are together if you wish it to be.
I want to be with you now and forever.
You will be with me forever.
You all right, buddy?
I'm sorry, Varian.
It's all right. I have you. I've got a memory. Most people don't even have that much. Let's go.